Homeless and addicted to employed and thriving. Those are the stories coming out of a really unique program with Las Vegas Justice Court.
So the idea here is to catch low-level offenders and offer them help before misdemeanors turn into felonies. In tonight's Operation Crime and Justice, News 3's Denise Rosh has this emotional graduation ceremony.
I made a lot of bad mistakes and bad decisions because of my dire straits.
It's the side of life you won't see on strip marquees or resort websites. The forgotten members of society existing in the shadows on Las Vegas Boulevard.
I was sleeping on bridges underneath little walkways and elevators.
Nathan Epstein was one of them.
I ended up getting 6 obstructive use of public sidewalks. They caught me with alcohol. Officer Perez was asking me where I got it. I'm like, oh, I just found it, you know.
Arrested for so-called quality of life crimes, Epstein was given a choice to enter rehab through the Las Vegas Justice Court Misdemeanor Treatment Program.
Please state your name for the record.
Nathan Epstein.
And 9 months later, it's graduation day.
Motion is granted. The guilty plea will be withdrawn. This matter will be dismissed.
The specialty court got its start in 2017, helping low-level offenders get help with substance abuse before misdemeanors led to felonies. Amber Woods is graduating too.
I never thought that I was going to get out of that rut. I never thought that I was going to be able to get out of that life.
She went from a life of prostitution and drug addiction to one of hope. And it was something as simple as a trespassing charge that eventually brought her here.
They saved me from having to go back into jail, sit in jail, to go back out to the same environment I was in, to do the same thing over again instead of having something offered to me like what they did.
We wanted to see how we could help with the reasons why those kinds of citations were occurring.
Melissa Bowman is a specialty courts coordinator.
A lot of the people that we see are homeless, and so a lot of these things that they're seeing are barriers. So you can't get a birth certificate without an ID, and you can't get an ID without a birth certificate.
The program is operated out of this building on Twain in Royal Crest, right in the heart of an at-risk neighborhood. And while staff here certainly helps those going through the treatment program with paperwork and getting reconnected to medical services, they also share that information with anyone who walks through the doors. As for Epstein and Woods, both are now employed and living in their own apartments.
I only concentrate on what I need to do and not what I'm missing out on.
In my whole entire life, this is the first time I've been grounded.
Far from that life in the shadows and taking sobriety one day at a time.
I can actually be a better person than I was before and become something better.
Denise Rosh, News 3.